Welcome, podcast for the common folk. Tell you what. Alright. People that think redneck is an insult, it does not. People are proud to be called rednecks. That's okay. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And just because I have a dog driving in the passenger seat, like I was about a week ago, at the Chick-fil-A and stuff, it does not mean that I'm a dumbass redneck. People drive with their dogs in the seat all the time. Even city folk drive with their dogs in the seat. Even suburban people. How do you think they get their dogs to the vets? You supposed to tow it in the trailer? It's not a horse. It's a dog. Figure it out. But it's not. I wanted to clear that up. There's that lady that told me that. And didn't hurt my feelings. I don't give a shit about her. But she's sitting there telling me this stuff as if it's like horrendous that I have a dog in the passenger seat. I mean, man, the dog likes me driving. Dog likes Chick-fil-A. The dog likes sticking his head out the window and watching the wind go by in the face. Who are you to deny a dog's happiness? Okay? That's why people go to hell. Alright? But calling me a dumbass redneck does not get you anywhere near. She's like, oh, you're a dumbass redneck having your dog ride up like that. Something bad's gonna happen. She just kind of smirked, walked away. Smirked, scoffed, whatever the shit, made that weird look on her face and waved her hand at me and shit, so driving off, cranking to, Hank or Waylon Jennings. It's me and the dog are singing along and stuff. I'm sitting there going who gives a shit? Yeah? Why is this lady having a sticker nose in my business? Well, what's up with that, Yeah. I could be watching a guy drive away from McDonald's, lighting a crack pipe, eating a burger, talking on the phone with, drinking beer and stuff. And I let him mind his own business. When Noah Crop probably come around and get his ass. But, I ain't no snitch, all right? I ain't no person that's going to be speaking to the manager, trying to tell you how to do your job. Correct you? Feel like I have to need to say anything all the time to somebody? I'm in public for very few reasons, okay? Getting food, picking up or dropping off people from appointments, doing the same thing for myself. Okay, so I'm on a mission in the town. I gotta go to Walmart. Nobody wants to go to Walmart. All right, luckily they have everything. Okay, 5-pound bag of gummy worms, though. There you are. That sucks ass. Gotta get that shit off Amazon now. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm talking about I'd go for a 5-pound bag of gummy worms right now. All right, but it's like, what the shit? Leave him alone. He's allowed. I'm allowed to have my dog in the scent. He enjoyed the ride. All right, he ate his chicken tenders happily. We made it home safe. We passed 4 cops on the way home that day. I think, was it last Friday? I think so, yeah. What are you going to do? Yeah. It's not illegal, all right? What are you going to do? Call codes? Say I'm somehow doing something interfering with the public system? Well, yeah, do it, all right? Codes are a bunch of pussies. I'll take them any day. That's not a bad thing. Another one, life lesson. This is starting to piss me off at the gym now, Now, I get my fair share of, wow, looking good, bro, good rep, bro, nice, sick weight, bro, okay? Like I always do, because I'm a badass at lifting weights, all right? Squat, bench, shoulder press, incline plane press, all right? Shoulder squeeze, okay? Leg extensions, leg curls, all right? I do that all shit. Dumbbell walks, farmer walks, shoulder shrugs, deadlifts, do it all, all right? It's important. All right, and if I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. The people that know what they're doing always talking to each other, congratulating drinking your heavy bottles of pre-workout, listening to Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, and Megadeth. Okay? All right, but no, y'all want to go for that fuckboy who wears jeans to the gym and sits on the bike for 30 minutes. Not even full 30 minutes either. Puts one headphone in, and he's got a button-up shirt on and he pedals. That's the one you want to choose? The guy that's going to get mugged the minute he walks out of Planet Fitness? I mean, I thought, don't you want a guy that can stick up for you? What if someone dishonored you? You know what I mean? Yeah, what, you going to have your boyfriend fight back your honor, punk the other guy? What's he going to do? Yelp him? They got Yelp individual reviews now? I don't think so. Oh, what's going to, what you got to go for? You got to go for that guy that's chugging creatine pure without any water. Okay, you got to go for that guy that grabbed the 100-pound dumbbells on each arm, is doing shoulder shrugs and kickbacks and walking across the gym dozens of times without even putting it down. All right, guy that's got nice muscle strength in the hands and upper arms and lower arms and the whole arm combined. Okay? Got to go for that guy benching 2 plates and over. You got to go for that guy that squats and actually likes his squats. Good form, gets low enough, not just curtsies like a goddamn woman, a guy that squats. I know you can squat, all right? I've seen women squat lower than you, mainly because when there's a woman squat, it's an event because you don't really see women squat that much. They just don't. Okay? But, I mean, you want that guy, so what, he got a little meat on the bone. So what, he a little bit chubby. But, you want the guy that can probably concuss a robber if he tries to come up to you. A guy that the minute the robber pulls out of the knife, he's flying out there with a great right hook, and he's going to send that fucker to the promised land. Don't you want one of those guys? No, you want the guy that's going to be like, hey, man, whatever. Keep it chill, man. Why you got to do that to me, Probably the same guy going over there and protesting guns and shit, Yeah, they got the bodybuilders sitting there, pumping up their muscles, looking, oh, yeah, look at me, Nothing against bodybuilders. That's some hard-ass shit. Dieting's hard as stuff. Kudos to you. But you want somebody with some strength. Some goddamn strength. Okay? You want somebody that if he had to, could cow tip a mini car. One of them hybrids. One of them small little cars about the size of the ride of the roller coaster. You know what I mean? The one that a 10-year-old can stand up taller than. A one that where Peter Dinklage would have to bend over when he gets inside because the roof's so low. Okay? You need to get yourself, you want a guy that can lift that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And so get a guy driving a big old truck or something, he can handle. Another thing, this also leads into something else. Oh, by the way, the moral of that story is, fat and strong over weak and tone. Just letting you know. You might be a little bit decent looking, but you want the guy that can perform, output, results. You think some of the greatest looking basketball players, hockey players, football players look good? Yeah, some of them are ugly as shit, but they relied on their skill. That's how that works. They have to. They didn't have too much going for them. They rely on their strength. All right, what do you think people were really going after the guy that plays the Mountain in Game of Thrones? I mean, I was impressed. I was following his Twitter and his deadlift and shit. That dude can work out. That is some shit. All right, that boy puts in work. All right, that guy he's doing military press. He's doing bench press. He's doing incline curls. He's doing decline curls. Okay. Pulling some James Harrison moves and stuff, putting on 3 plates and bench pressing them 4 or 5 times. That is some real impressive shit. Real impressive shit. But you think people went up to him at first, because he's good looking? Fuck no. He raged and he lifted the weight of a tank, and all of a sudden people were afraid of him. So the one girl that didn't want to get eaten alive went up to him and asked him out on a date. And then now they're married because she's too afraid to break up with him. Okay? That's it. That's how that works. That's just how that works. You want to be going after that kind of stuff? Then then we're going to lead into this. Get none of them small cars, or you can get a sports car. I guess that's cool. Something that could drive in the snow or off road. You got to. People are always sitting there going like, you overcompensating for something? Oh, aren't you effing original, you nerd? Well, you know what? I do like to say, yeah, I am overcompensating for something. I drive a 10-foot tall truck with giant-ass wheels because I'm shitty at checkers. I mean, that's not something I like to brag about, but shit, man. Dog beat me at checkers. All right? I'm insecure about that shit. But, that's why I drive my big-ass truck. All right? I'm going to be out there squatting and raging and doing power cleans and yelling and doing, power cleans and doing, what are the extensions? Clean and jerks, doing jerk workouts, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to, nobody's going to sit there and talk to me when I'm yelling and jerking up 315 after a nice power clean, All right. Nobody's going to be even asking me about my inability to play checkers. I'm half decent at chess, though. That is why I don't drive a tank. Because I need to compensate, for my lack of being good at checkers. But I don't need to compensate too much, I'm still, full round package. There you go. And see, that's why I always tell people that, bring out the biggest knife at the party, big 13-inch blade. Well, they all bring out their mini Boy Scout pocket knife. Like, compensating something? Yeah. My shitty talent, all right, at playing checkers. Chinese checkers I'm even horrible at. I don't even know how that makes sense. I'm not trying to make sense of that. You know how to play Chinese checkers. It just looks weird. It doesn't look, what's the point of that game? Anyways, that's, at least they made it like red and black. I was at Cracker Barrel one time, and the chess, they were, it's chess, and they have that stuff set up outside. You can play checkers, actually. Sorry, I forgive me. Chess checkers. Both start with CHE. I almost say cheese half the time. But they got them stuff, set out, and it's usually they got the black disc and they got the red discs. One time we went to this Cracker Barrel in Omaha, and they had black or red discs and green discs, and I couldn't tell. So I lost the game. And, my grandma's like, oh my God, you're so shitty at checkers. First of all, I couldn't tell the difference between two colors. I didn't know who was on my team and what was on other. And they were both same-sided things, so it's not like there wasn't any difference beside the color. And me being a colorblind ass son of a bitch, I couldn't even tell. So it's like, sometimes I got to carry a big knife, Yeah. Oh, that's just how it is, You can, scare somebody into letting them let you win, and then you can work on that checker strength. That's how I have to get through life. Every day I wake up shitty at checkers. Another problem. How come sometimes when you bring leftovers home for like French fries that your dog likes to eat, and you give them to her, and she don't eat them when you want her to eat them because you don't want the food to go to waste, even though she used to always eat French fries, and then now you bring home a bag of hot Cheeto fries, not Cheeto fries, the Chesters, the hot fries, the good shit I think are better than Cheetos, right? And you give her one to try thinking it's going to get too spicy and she's not going to like it, and she eats the whole damn bag. Why? You won't eat the other one, but you'll eat this? Why? Why would you do that to me? It's the one I want you to clean up on my leftovers, and you're eating my whole bag of Cheeto fries. But I mean, it's also kind of my fault because I kept giving them to her. You say no to a dog. Tell me how you feel, okay? All right, I need to feel good inside. You can be going up there, God be like, man, you donated a lot to homeless people, but shit, man, you denied your dog some food. I'm sorry, man. Son of a bitch. It's like third circle level hell. Starvation one, probably. Suck ass. So, probably forced me to play checkers for eternity or some shit. Forced me to become a codes officer, God forbid. Probably a homeowners association in hell, We like to keep everything hot and gruesome and bloody. Only shades of red, black, and fire are acceptable. Well, what kind of hell purple is? Camo? Is that black, fire, or red? Fuck. This is hell. That'd be another good thing for you. That's what keeps your morals set up straight. That's why I'm not a serial killer or nothing bad like that. I ain't gonna end up like that at all. Just saying. So if you pee out when the tornado hits, does the tornado carry your pee for a distance and hit somebody else? I like to think so. Oh, it's raining. Oh, shit, that tastes fucking horrible. Not that I know what rain tastes like. Because, you stick your tongue out, but you don't get a clear taste, But, you'd know if pee hit you. You would know. I'm just saying. Yeah. Probably carry it pretty far, too. Nice and cool. Yeah, just... That's something I've always wondered. I'm not sure. I'd try it sometime if a tornado ever came here. Probably going to be how I'm dying. 40-year-old man went out to pee outside in a tornado storm to see if the tornado would carry his pee. It did. It hit his neighbor. Sadly, he also hit his neighbor, and now both of them are dead. Didn't like that neighbor anyways. Last but not least, can you kill a grizzly bear with a fishing rod? If you can get in its eye hole, you might be able to stab it and it bleeds out and die, but that's after it mauls you to death and shits you out the back door. I you could try whipping it, hoping that it pisses it off. Because if you start whipping that grizz all of a sudden kind of gets turned on by that. Got more problems than being eaten alive by a bear, if you know what I mean. So I tread carefully. Go fishing in bear country, bring a shotgun, bring a big old knife. Bring a sword, a katana, and a buddy to call out your shots. Because the fishing rod will not stop a bear. You think about it, just there's no way that could play out. Deadliest warrior. Deadliest thing. Fishing rod, bear. Well, bear would probably eat the fishing rod too. That's just how that goes. Thank y'all for listening today. These are my ramblings. Okay, got some problems in America, and I'm going to use my comedic power to make fun of them, and I'm going to target them, and I'm going to hit people where it hurts. In the HOA. That's what I'm talking about. Stay tuned for some life-saving videos on how to make sweet tea, because we all need sweet tea. Sweet tea is a part of me. Sweet tea is a good thing for life. And that rhymes. So, thank y'all. Keep them posted. Keep looking on the Facebooks and the Twits and the, all the Instagrams and the Snapchatters and all that shit. And keep up, looking on this. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes now. Google Play is being a dipshit for some reason. So, you keep on listening. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. If they want to listen to something funny and they want to be part of the cool kids, they got to listen to this. Because if you don't listen to this, you're one of those retards sitting at the adult table. I'm still sitting at the cool kids table. Chairs may be small, maybe stuck to my ass for another year, but I'm at the cool kids table. Thank y'all. Have a good day.